to the Managers Mailbox. Today we'll be talking about Carabao Cup football, Premier League football, Championship football, the lot. Right, let's begin. So, what was the first game? Liverpool versus Arsenal. What do you boys think about that then?
Well, it was an interesting game because there were ups and downs because that goal from Thomas side, brill.
But yeah, that Szoboszlai goal, brilliant finish.
David Raya
should be doing a bit better.
David Raya had a terrible game.
Gyökeres is one of the worst signings ever.
Yeah.
Massive flop for the last 4 games they've had him. Just get rid, mate. Get a striker and he doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
And he did a bit, but that was against Leeds, so it was a bit.
Leeds is Leeds, isn't it?
And it's different for a reason.
That is a cup upset.
That was the best day of my life.
Amazing.
First thing to start off with, Onana, just like Mark Goldbridge said, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Pratt, man. He was dreadful.
Both of them mistakes. He could have done so much better. Like
Man United seriously need to get a new keeper.
On the penalties, he kept diving the same way for about 10 penalties and then switching it up.
Onana was about as useful as a brick with no cement. Absolutely brilliant game. Onana, absolutely dreadful. Brian Mbeumo, what was that penalty, mate? Like, that was shocking.
And they still say, oh, he's a brilliant signing for Man United. If he can't even take a penalty against Grimsby, what is he?
Next game was City versus Brighton. Now that was an astonishing game, to be honest. I was not expecting that to happen. I honestly thought City would go and win it. When Haaland scored that goal, sadly I didn't get to watch it because I was out. But I heard it was a brilliant game. Brighton, what a comeback. Luckily, I did put Haaland in my fantasy Premier League and it paid off. So I'm not complaining. Thank you, Haaland. Haaland, I think he's coming back this season. Last season he wasn't out in the open. He was in the background, I'd say. His first season he was on the spotlight.
Yeah.
In his second season he just fell off. But now I think he's coming back.
Let's go on to Burnley versus Man United.
Yes!
Come on.
This is the banker. This is the one that's never
class game.
This is the one that can't fail. Right. So, let's just start things off with cheers Bruno. Stick you in my FPL as well. Thank you, babes. But yeah, it's just pathetic from silly penalty given away in the last minute, dying moments of the game. Just no point, is there?
It weren't a penalty.
No point anymore.
It wasn't a penalty.
That pulling off his shirt in the last minute was.
Scott Parker needs to sort his team out. They are dreadful. Anyway,
Burnley are a good side though because.
What the heck?
Look.
In the Championship they are, but in the Premier.
Yeah, no, but okay. I mean, you can see in the league table they're actually doing quite well. But that Manchester United game, it was just silly. We shouldn't have given that penalty away in the last minute. I mean,
it wasn't a penalty.
And Cullen, for Manchester United's first goal, was an own goal. So
he couldn't do anything about it. It did hit him.
I know, but why did he have to be there? And to be honest, it was a good performance from Manchester United because right after United's kick-off, and Bueno scored.
I mean, Burnley are 14th, which isn't too bad for them. But the people that they've played, they're not good sides. They've played United, They played Man United, Sunderland and Tottenham. Tottenham came 17th last season and they lost 3-0 to them.
But Tottenham have strengthened their side a lot.
I know they have, but they beat Sunderland 2-0. That is a must win. They've got to be beating Sunderland. They've just come up from the Premier League playoffs, not even first or second.
Right.
And no one was expecting Sunderland to come up. And then they play Derby County in the Carabao Cup second round and scrape to win there 2-1. Be happening. And then they lose against Man United. That can't be happening. They lose to Grimsby the day, like one of the days before. Shouldn't be losing to Man United.
I mean, that penalty though, it weren't very good because pulling Amad Diallo in the last minute.
He weren't even going to get the ball.
Dubravka nearly saved it, to be fair, but it wasn't good enough pen to scrape through the bottom corner.
It was.
Yeah, it wasn't a good penalty, but
Ahmad weren't even going to get the ball.
The fact that the penalty was given away was pretty embarrassing for Burnley, to be honest. I expected them to do a lot better. Burnley beating them by 2 goals at least.
A draw would have been a good result, though.
It wouldn't have been bad, but United are now both in 9th place. So that boosted up Man United quite a bit. With that win, yeah, we've currently got 4 points on the board.
And Cunha getting injured within the first 30 minutes or something. He got injured.
Yeah, I think so. I'll check now. But it was an exciting match.
Let's go on to Wolves versus Everton.
Many ups and downs, but in fairness, it was a good game for both sides because Wolves scoring their first 2 goals of the season, but very unlucky because they were beaten by the Everton side.
But Jack Grealish is probably signing off the transfer window.
No, he's not.
Apart from Ekatike, maybe.
I mean, he did get 2 assists that game, and he's currently got the most assists out of everyone, which is very good for an Everton player, because I expected them to be quite low in the league this year, but they're doing quite well, even though it is early doors.
West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. 3-0 win for West Ham.
No one was expecting that, though.
Yeah, Paqueta, he scored a penalty. I don't think he'll be leaving West Ham.
Jared Bowen with one of the goals. Wilson with another.
They're all late minutes, which no one was really expecting.
Callum Wilson has moved to West Ham from Newcastle.
Yeah. And
overall, a pretty good week in the Premier League. Now, let's go on to a little bit of Championship football. Sheffield United.
Sheffield United, what a awful start for them.
Disastrous.
Just everyone was expecting them to go up this season. Quite frankly, straight up. Not without a shadow of a doubt, no one was expecting them to be coming last of the season. Just like Luton last season. Last in the league, no wins, 4 games played, 0 draws, 0 losses, 4 losses, 0 wins, 0 ties.
Sheffield United have not been playing very well, though.
Both Sheffield sides, Sheffield Wednesday, have not been at their best recently.
I mean, every single game Sheffield has played has lost, and Sheffield Wednesday hasn't been doing any better with only 1 draw, putting them just above.
Now, let's go up to the promotion and playoffs. Middlesbrough and
Middlesbrough, West Brom, and Stoke.
Middlesbrough and West Brom at the top. Top two. West Brom on 10 points, Middlesbrough on 12. No one was expecting Middlesbrough and West Brom to be in autos.
And to be honest, after these first 4 games, I think Middlesbrough will keep this performance and make it.
I reckon Leicester will stay up. Leicester will go back up. Middlesbrough will fall down because Middlesbrough won't go up. Or West Brom or Stoke. I'm surprised that Stoke have won 3 games. Stoke have always been a low championship side. They've always been 14th, 15th, 16th, 13th, 11th at best. And now they're 3rd. I know we're only 4 games in. We've still got 42 more games to play. But I reckon Leicester and possibly Borough will keep this on. Borough will slide down into 5th or 6th, I reckon, by the end of the season. And Leicester will go through auto playoffs. Auto promotion, sorry.
Nicholas Jackson.
He has transferred to Bayern, if I am correct.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he has transferred to Bayern. Chelsea player for 2-3 seasons, and now he's moved to Bayern. That is a shocking transfer. He has not been the greatest for the past 2-3 seasons.
Well, he was at Bayern.
Chelsea.
He was at Bayern for 6 hours, and then he was recalled from his loan, and now he's back at Chelsea.
Is he?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's
depressing.
Isak. Well, I don't think he's going to move anywhere, but he won't play either.
Yeah, neither. I think wasted talent.
But he will probably play for his national team.
Yeah, that's at most.
That's about it, really. And Tsimikas makes one loan to Roma, what was pretty good. And Jackson will be pretty angry as the Bayern loan collapses after the lapse injury, which will not really impact his career though, because he's not the greatest of players in my opinion. And Newcastle have signed the new number 9 for £69 million, which is a club record deal.
Rio Engamoa has done really well recently, coming through the academy and breaking into that Liverpool side.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Hope you come back next week. Thank you, and bye for now.